When you start trading, you think more complexity equals more profits, but that's just wrong. You can draw all those fancy zones trying to spy institutional order flow, discount zones, or order block displacement, or you can understand how price actually works. Nothing in the stock market is new, just rebranded. What really turned my trading around was keeping things simple. In this video, I'll show you the patterns that make me money. No BS, no complex terminology, just straightforward setups that work in real markets. And I bet you'll be able to give a better answer than 90% of retail traders to my question, how do stocks actually move? This is the Cha-Ching theory on how stocks move. So what is the origin of Cha-Ching? So it's really simple. So you ever hear the cash register open here, Cha-Ching, or you ever get like a payment, right, and hear Cha-Ching, or you ever get a Venmo and hear Cha-Ching, right? So that's all it is, okay? So origin of Cha-Ching theory. So why do we care about the origin of Cha-Ching theory? Now, I've been posting Cha-Chings pretty much all year. It's kind of my new catchphrase. So when someone tags me on a cool trade on Twitter, I write Cha-Ching, right? By the way, guys, if you ever hit a cool trade using any of my strategies, tag me on Twitter. I love retweeting things, right? When I post an alert and it hits low a day, Cha-Ching, 130%, you get the idea. Cha-Ching, 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 right? So it's really just a catchphrase or a celebration when you make a bunch of money because a cash register is throwing money at you. So let me propose a question. How many times have you seen this? Okay, a stock just goes up and up and up and up, or down and down and down and down, or up and up and up and up, right? Have you seen this? And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, how do I capture these big moves? Right? Like, look at lunch. If you bought calls here, you made money. All of these candles. If you bought puts right here, you made all this money. And here, if you bought calls, you just made money, 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 right? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay? The key here for all these questions, okay? The key to understanding how to capture these big moves is looking left. Every stock has a story. What happened in the past? Was the stock bullish in the past? Was it bearish in the past? Was it a once loved stock of the century? Okay, like NVIDIA, right? Everyone loved NVIDIA. Everyone made a bunch of money on NVIDIA, but now NVIDIA is no longer the most handsome darling of the bunch. What led to these events, right? Why did NVIDIA not be as cool anymore? Well, maybe it went up 1,000% and investors are taking profits. Every stock has a story. What happened in the past? Did people make a lot of money on this stock in the past? Okay, do people like buying it? Does the vision make sense? Does the company's story make sense? A recent example is MSTR. People love MSTR because Bitcoin's been so bullish. But what happens when Bitcoin is no longer bullish? What led to these events? Okay, what led to Bitcoin going up and to the right? Was it the NASDAQ? Was it people getting more involved in technology? What led to the events? Why does the stock act this way? Why does a stock move a certain way? We really need to understand that. What is the personality of a stock? Is it a big mover? Does it have a ton of ATR? Does it like to move a lot?